Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pascal Hafiz from 2A Class English Department, Padang State Polytechnic. I'm from Group 6. On this occasion, I would like to give you an explanation about how to improve your conversations uh, as the assignment of mid-semester test. As you can see before that many of my friends have explained to you about the first point until the fourth point of the how to improve your conversation. So now you can hear the explanation from me about the point 5 until point 7. So let's move out. Alright, the point 5 is move beyond argument. Why it is so important to improve your conversation? As we can see in daily conversation, we often face the trouble that because of each of each of us defending the argument rather than finding the solution or the conclusion in the conversation. It is just stuck in thinking about who is right and who is wrong, what is right and what is wrong. It is made your conversation stuck and you never find the progress about it. So the solution that uh, solve that problem is to move beyond argument, to leave the unnecessary argument, because it is not it is not the important thing that your argument is always right. It's not important. The important thing that you both or you with the other people that you are talking uh, reaching the agreement or the truth that you all agree. So in move beyond argument, there is the ladder of interference. What is the ladder of interference? The ladder of interference is a step that you take to reach an agreement to give you an to give your opinion to the people that you are talking, so that the people don't think that we are defending or attacking their mind or their argument, that we just give an logic uh, reason about our uh, opinion. The ladder of inference have different stages. From the first is from your observation. So when you are declaring an opinion, you should base it on the observation. Take an observation from your latest experience, and then you infer the meaning of the experience to similar data. You have so many experience that you through, but you must choose the experience that really fun with the problem we face in the conversation, and then you generalize those meaning into assumption. After you taking the one of your experience to strengthen your argument, your opinion, make it generalize, make it into assumptions that this is logic. So for example, if I have experience about, as my experience, I know that the water is fluid and the water is fit in every medium. Uh, the the assumption that the water is absolutely fluid and it is not hard things. And then the fourth is you construct the mental models or belief. um, After you getting the similar things and you have the attach the logical uh, logical things with. So next is construct the mental models or belief of those assumption. After you make an assumption, you should make sure that the assumption is logical in every event, in every people, that the logical reason is the same in every people. that you should make sure that. And then you act the basis of your mental models. You act that, you declare that this is will be a truth. So that is how you declare an opinion with the step of the ladder of inference. And then the ladder of inference give you more choice about where to go in a conversation. It also helps you to slow down your thinkings. It all allows you to become aware of your own thinking, make that thinking available to the other people or the other person, and ask them about their thinking. So not only declaring our opinion, you should also thinking about uh, your thinking, of course, and you should thinking about what the people think about our opinion. After you make sure that our opinion is concrete and it is true, you should make sure that to other people, to the people that we talking, and then that is to avoid that we do to avoid the conflict or the debating what is right of what is true, because we have construct our opinion with the strong, logical, and reasonable. And then how to deliver it, how to um, asking the other people thinking with the polite way. So we have many example for this. So such as, what's the data that underlies your that so what's the data that underlies what you have said, and then do we agree on the data, or do we agree what they mean? Can you take me through your reasoning? And when you say blah 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 blah, do you mean that blah 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 blah? So that is example to say it politely. So the purpose of these things is to make sure that your opinion is valid to the other people too, to make sure that your opinion is valid, the other people is agree with your opinion, and to make sure that the the other people also have a different view of your opinion, the different different view or the different opinion about that. So in that synthesis and antithesis that you both make, it will it will collide together, and it will appear as a solution or synthesis, and that you both agree with that. And then after your after other people give an opinion, you can also give a um, you also should to make sure that the opinion is based on the logical things or reasonable. You can uh, ask them like, why do you think this might work? What makes this a good plan? What assumption do you think that you might be making, or you considered? How would this affect? Does it mean that? Or you can say, can you give me an example to strengthen the opinion, your opinion, so you can understand, and you also understand and finding the truth from the opinion. So that is the point five. The important point from this. So the important points is uh, to avoid debate. Debate is okay, but in to find an agreement, to find a solution, you can you cannot debate on that. You cannot make the conversation stuck. You should make a ladder, make what things like uh, the you should make the line between you should make the ladder that brings your opinion um, to the other people is easy to understand, and you can understand what the other people say to you without any conflict or debating the logical or the basic, the reason that basis, uh, without debating the opinion. So the part 6, the point 6 is summarize often. So to better understand what the people say to you, it's important to have a summarize skill. Not it's not to make your opinion or make your um, it's not to make your um, it's not to make your argument weak. It's not to make a weakness to your argument, but it is just a symbol that you are respecting the other opinion, and you and it is a benefit to you that you uh, completely understand what the people says, such as like I have I've said many times, or many I have time in couple of minutes, so you should summarize that. So in the end that this is it. So in the end that blah blah blah, that is your main uh isn't right. You should you should ask the other people that your argument, your opinion that I repeated is right or wrong. So that is the point 6, and the point 5 is using visuals. So using visual not only about the picture or giving the other person a video, because you are unable uh, to explain it with the words. So using visual is also about to make a gesture, like if you don't agree, you just say to like this, you make a gesture like this, you are disagree with that opinion. And if you are want to convince the other people, you should make sure that your gesture uh, is is talking to that you should agree with us, uh, you should um, take this is as a truth, as a truth. You should take this as a truth. So using visual is about to using gesture also. And not only gesture, using visual is also about recording your ideas on paper. This is eventually happen when you are giving a presentation in front of more people, in front of many people. So the technique is so easy that you just take a note, that you write the point, such as the point one is I am hungry. You take to the whiteboard or something that you can show the everyone. I am hungry and this is the food. You make it food. You just make the line between the two statement, so the other people or your audience will understand it easily, uh, because it will and because most of us more understand to it, because more of us uh, can understand communication, uh, because more of us uh, can understand the conversation perfectly, if they can see also the visual things. Okay, next. Okay, that is a mind maps. Mind maps is it seems like take a recording on the paper. It seems like you write it on the paper, and you show to everyone that this is the main idea. You can match the edge between that. You can match the edge in that, and you can put the other side idea that make the make the basis of the main ideas, and then yeah, you can know that in every presentation, just like that. And then using metaphors is also a part of using visual, because metaphor is not because the metaphors is the most things that we do every conversation. it's it's mostly of you the is most of you uh, should have using metaphors. So in using metaphors, you no need to prepare a paper or a note, or that's material things. You just using your mind to imagine that what is the event or occasion that happened, based on the describe the description that I have, that I talk, that I say. If I say oh, imagine that uh, your imagine that if your hand cut by a knife, the blood uh, will out of your body, like the pipe being stabbed, and the pipe is uh, spread out the water. So you can make the metaphors like, or the example, the another example, like um, if you hurt one people, it is same like you hurt everyone. If you hurt the woman, it's like you hurt your mom, or you hurt your sister, because your sister and mom is also woman. So don't hurt the woman. uh, don't make a physical attack to women. So you can metaphor like that. Everyone can thinking easily to metaphors without your consciousness. It even more suddenly. So I think that is uh, the brief explanation about point 5, 6, and 7. I know my my English is so bad, and my explanation is uh, not clear enough. So this is the end of our session today. Thank you for your attention, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.